Have you ever caught yourself stumbling for no reason? Maybe while walking across the kitchen floor or stepping onto the sidewalk. Nothing was there. No obstacle. No warning. Just a sudden shift in balance, as if your legs had forgotten what to do. You're not alone. In fact, nearly every older adult, about 99%, loses balance not because of aging itself, but because of a handful of hidden mistakes. Mistakes that most people make every single day without realizing it. That's the truth no one tells you. Falling is not a normal part of getting older. It's a warning sign. And the good news is, it's a warning you can respond to. You can change your course. You can avoid the missteps that lead so many seniors down a path of fear, injury, and dependency. In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover 5 of the most common balance-destroying mistakes older adults make and exactly how to avoid them. No scare tactics, no complicated routines, just simple practical steps that can change the way you move, stand, and feel, starting today. And what's more, there's a strange belief hiding in mistake number 3. It sounds like common sense, something even doctors recommend, but it actually weakens your balance over time. You'll want to hear this one. Let's start with the first and most overlooked mistake of all. Mistake 1. Weakening muscles without realizing it. Your balance doesn't disappear overnight. It erodes slowly, like a shoreline after years of waves. And the first wave is muscle loss. After the age of 60, your body naturally starts losing muscle, especially in the legs, hips, and core. This is called sarcopenia, and it can rob you of strength without any dramatic symptoms. You might feel it as a little extra effort when you stand from a chair, a hint of wobble when you turn quickly, or the need to hold on to something when you bend to pick something up. What most people don't realize is that muscle loss doesn't just make you feel weaker. It confuses your body. Your brain depends on strong muscles to judge where you are in space. When that strength fades, your brain gets less reliable information. That's when the stumbling starts. But here's the solution. You don't need to go to the gym. You don't need to lift heavy weights. Just 2 or 3 gentle strength sessions a week can restore muscle and improve balance. Things like slow sit-to-stands from a chair, marching in place, light resistance band movements for the hips. These simple motions reactivate your muscles and retrain your brain at the same time. Think of your legs like the pillars of a bridge. Without maintenance, they start to crumble. But the moment you begin to rebuild, they grow stronger, one small step at a time. Mistake 2. Relying on furniture for stability. It starts out innocent, a hand on the countertop, while moving through the kitchen, holding on to the back of a chair while walking, a quick reach for the wall, just in case. But over time, this becomes a habit. And this habit causes one of the most dangerous forms of balance decline, dependence. When you rely on furniture or walls to steady yourself, you send a message to your body. I don't trust you, and your body listens. Your muscles begin to disengage. Your reflexes slow. Your sense of balance dulls. It's like using training wheels for too long. They stop helping and start holding you back. The key is to practice stability without support. Start in safe places. Try standing near a wall without touching it. Shift your weight from side to side. Lift 1 foot an inch off the floor for 5 seconds. Then switch. You'll notice your ankles working, your core engaging, your brain focusing. That's your balance system turning back on. Independence begins when your body learns to rely on itself again. Mistake 3. Wearing shoes that feel supportive, but aren't. You've probably heard that good shoes are essential for older adults. That may be true, but the definition of good shoes is often wrong. Most people think soft, Cushioned, supportive shoes are safest. Thick soles, raised heels, extra padding. But these features can actually do more harm than good. Cushy shoes reduce feedback from your feet. You stop feeling the floor beneath you. Your brain loses information about your position. This delay makes it harder to react when you trip or turn. It's like walking with pillows strapped to your feet. Comfortable? Maybe. Safe? Not at all. Instead, look for shoes with a flat, flexible sole, minimal cushioning, a snug fit around the midfoot, and a wide, grippy base. These shoes let your feet sense the ground. They help your body respond faster, and they strengthen the small stabilizing muscles that protect you from falling. If possible, spend time barefoot on safe surfaces at home. This simple practice wakes up nerves in your feet that have been asleep for years. Your feet are your foundation. The more clearly they can feel, the more confidently you can stand. Mistake 4. Moving less. Because of fear. After a stumble or fall, many older adults start to move less. They avoid walks, skip the stairs, sit more during the day. This feels safer, but in reality, it's the beginning of a dangerous cycle. Less movement means weaker muscles. Weaker muscles mean less balance. Less balance increases the fear of falling. And around it goes. Breaking this cycle requires a shift, not just in body, but in mindset. Start with movements you trust. Walking inside your home, stretching gently in a chair, standing up and sitting down slowly 10 times. Then slowly expand. Add music, add rhythm, add light challenges like stepping side to side or walking heel to toe. Every movement you make teaches your brain that your body is safe. That movement is your friend. That confidence is built through doing. Even 5 minutes a day can be the start of reclaiming your freedom. Mistake 5. Overlooking the role of vision in balance. Balance isn't just physical, it's visual. Your eyes play a major role in how steady you feel. They help you judge distance, detect movement, and stay orientated. But as we age, vision tends to decline, often without us noticing how much it's affecting our balance. Low lighting, glare, depth perception issues, and slower eye adjustments can all lead to missteps. That's why many falls happen at night or in dim rooms. To protect yourself, keep your glasses prescription updated. Use brighter, consistent lighting throughout your home. Install night lights in hallways and bathrooms. Reduce glare by choosing matte finishes over shiny surfaces. Simple upgrades in lighting and vision care can dramatically reduce your risk of falls. Because when your eyes see clearly, your body moves with confidence, and confidence is the real secret to balance. Now that we've uncovered those 5 balance-destroying mistakes, let's go deeper. Because behind each mistake is a pattern, a habit or belief that keeps you stuck. This next section is all about rewiring those patterns, about changing how you move, stand, and even think about your body, so balance becomes second nature again. Let's begin with something that surprises most people, how your breathing affects your balance. Breath and balance. The hidden connection. Most people don't think about how they breathe. It just happens, right? But shallow chest-based breathing, common in stress or aging, limits the oxygen to your brain and body. And worse, it disengages your core muscles. When you breathe deeply from your diaphragm, you automatically activate your core. That's your natural balance belt. Take a moment now. Place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose. Which hand moves more? If it's your chest, don't worry. Just shift your breath downward. Let your belly expand as you inhale and soften as you exhale. Practicing this a few times each day resets your nervous system and strengthens the deep muscles that stabilize you. Strong balance starts from the center, one breath at a time, while moving. The solution isn't to stop doing things. It's to bring your attention fully into the present moment. Walk like it matters. Move as if your safety depends on it, because it does. One step, one breath, one focus. That level of presence not only improves your balance, it calms your nervous system, reduces stress, and builds self-trust. Why hydration affects stability? Another overlooked factor in balance: water. Dehydration can cause dizziness, fatigue, low blood pressure, and muscle cramps, all of which increase your risk of falling. As we age, our sense of thirst dulls. That means by the time you feel thirsty, you may already be dehydrated. You don't need to drink gallons, just enough to keep your urine pale yellow. Sipping water throughout the day, especially in the morning and early afternoon, keeps your body alert and your muscles functioning properly. Balance begins before you even stand up, and water plays a quiet but powerful role. The role of sleep in movement confidence. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about repair. During deep sleep, your brain consolidates movement memory. It sharpens your reaction time. It restores your muscles and joints. Poor sleep makes your reflexes sluggish, your judgment cloudy, and your posture unsteady. If you've ever felt groggy and unstable in the morning, that's your brain and body out of sync. Improving sleep can be as simple as creating a consistent bedtime routine. Turning off screens an hour before sleep, keeping your room cool and dark, limiting caffeine and heavy meals in the evening. Better sleep means better mornings, and better mornings mean better balance. The glass floor mindset that keeps you afraid. There's a quiet belief many older adults carry. I'm fragile now. It doesn't get said out loud, but it's there in the hesitation before a step, the quick reach for support, the shrinking of movements. This belief acts like a glass floor, keeping you standing, but never letting you move freely. But the truth is, you are not fragile, you are adaptable. Your body is constantly changing, but it is also constantly healing, learning, and adjusting. The more you move with intention, the more your body learns. The more you trust your steps, the more stable they become. Confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you practice. Start by walking just a little taller today. Breathe into your belly. Step mindfully. Look ahead, not down. That shift alone can rewire years of fear. The dangerous habit of avoidance. Let's talk about one of the most subtle yet damaging mistakes: avoiding challenges. It happens in small ways: skipping the stairs and taking the elevator every time, not reaching for higher shelves, asking someone else to carry what you used to carry. These seem harmless, but each time you avoid a challenge, your body forgets how to meet it. Avoidance slowly trains you to shrink. Instead, try this once a day. Do one small thing that challenges your balance safely. Stand on one foot for 10 seconds while brushing your teeth. Step sideways through a doorway. Walk across the room with your eyes gently closed for 2 steps, then open again. These mini challenges awaken your body. They say, "Hey, I still got it," and the more you say that, the more true it becomes. Vision and focus, anchoring your steps. Where you look affects how you walk. Looking down at your feet can actually make you feel more unstable. Your posture crumbles. Your head tilts forward. Your balance center shifts. Instead, practice looking ahead. Let your eyes lead your body. Pick a focal point, like a door frame, a picture, or a lamp, and move toward it. This gives your brain a visual anchor. It's a quiet technique that elite athletes use, and it works just as well for seniors reclaiming confidence. Eyes forward, shoulders back, chin level. That's the posture of someone who's still in command. Environmental hazards you might not notice. Now let's touch on your home environment. Most people focus on rugs and cords, and yes, those matter. But here are a few hidden dangers that often go unnoticed. Low contrast flooring. When carpet and steps blend together visually, it becomes easy to misstep. Slippery socks or house shoes. Comfort is important, but grip matters more. Clutter in walkways. Even a single misplaced shoe or bag can become a hazard. Poor lighting in hallways or bathrooms. Motion sensor lights or plug-in night lights can make all the difference. Your home should feel like a sanctuary, not a trap. Walk through it with new eyes. Ask yourself, would I feel safe here if I were slightly dizzy? That's your test. Safety isn't about padding everything. It's about creating clarity. What happens when you do everything right? Let's end this section with a picture. Imagine this. You wake up rested. You swing your legs over the side of the bed with ease. Your feet feel connected to the ground. You walk to the kitchen without hesitation. You reach up to the top shelf, not nervously, but confidently. You step outside. There's a breeze. You decide to take a short walk. You feel your hips moving with rhythm. Your steps feel firm, balanced, assured. You aren't thinking about balance. You're simply moving, living, free. That isn't just a dream. That's what happens when you shift these small habits, day by day. You regain the quiet confidence most people assume is lost forever. Let's bring everything together now. If you've followed along so far, you already know. Your balance isn't gone. It's just been waiting to be restored. And the most powerful changes come from the simplest places. We've talked about muscle loss, over-reliance on furniture, misleading shoe choices, the trap of inactivity, and the critical role of vision. We've explored breath, attention, sleep, and fear. But now, let's take it a step further. Let's talk about how to turn knowledge into momentum, so these ideas become a part of your daily life. Start with one habit, not all of them. Trying to change everything at once feels overwhelming. That's why many people give up before they begin. The secret is choosing one single action and doing it consistently. Maybe that's 5 minutes of balance practice each morning. Maybe it's swapping one pair of shoes for a more grounded option. Maybe it's simply walking with your head up, eyes forward, once a day. Whatever it is, choose one thing and let that be your start. Start with one habit at a time. Listen to your body, but don't believe every whisper. As we age, it's natural to become more cautious, but there's a difference between awareness and fear. Sometimes your body whispers, be careful, but sometimes it's just echoing past experiences or other people's fears. Learn to tell the difference. Being careful is wise. But fear-based hesitation causes stiffness, slow reaction, and ultimately more risk. So when you hear that whisper, pause. Ask yourself, is this caution? Or is this fear holding me back? Trust your judgment and move forward with mindful strength. Don't believe every whisper your body sends. Stay in motion, even when you don't feel like it. Some days are harder than others. You'll feel stiff, tired, unmotivated. That's natural. But motion is medicine. Even on the slow days, choose to move. Do a few shoulder rolls. Stand and stretch your arms toward the ceiling. Tap your toes while seated. These small motions wake up your system and signal your body to stay alive, alert, and adaptable. Motion heals. Stay in motion even on the hard days. Surround yourself with the right voices. One of the most important shifts you can make isn't physical, it's social. Who you listen to matters. Some people will tell you to slow down, sit more, avoid risks. Others will remind you that strength is still within you, that every day is a chance to grow stronger. Choose the voices that lift you. Watch content that encourages you. Speak with people who remind you of your worth and your ability. Build your circle around hope and wisdom. Surround yourself with voices that believe in your strength. Make your home a balanced partner. Earlier we mentioned hidden home hazards. Now let's go further. Your home can either challenge your balance or support it. Add movement cues. Place a sturdy chair where you can practice sit-to-stands. Install a hallway bar or stable surface where you can practice stepping side to side. Use visual contrasts, like colored tape on steps, to help your eyes adjust. Turn your environment into a silent coach. Let your home support your balance goals. Invest in small wins every day. Success doesn't come from a dramatic turnaround. It comes from showing up. If you practice one balance move a day, if you choose to breathe deeply once each morning, if you walk with attention just one more time today than yesterday, you are building resilience. These wins may feel small, but they stack up. After a week, you'll notice. After a month, others will. After 3 months, you won't recognize how far you've come. The journey back to balance begins with your next small win. Invest in small wins every single day. What balance really means. Balance is more than physical. It's emotional. It's mental. It's spiritual. It's the calm in your breath, the confidence in your step, the decision to live boldly, not recklessly, but wisely. To trust your body, not because it's perfect, but because it's yours. To move forward, not because nothing can go wrong, but because you've learned how to respond when it does. To walk through your day knowing that you are not fragile, you are experienced. And experience, when used with intention, becomes power. Balance is your body's quiet way of saying, "I've got you." Let balance be the message your body speaks. Now it's your turn. If this message has resonated with you, you already know what to do. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to follow every tip. You simply need to start. Start with your breath, your next step, your next stretch, your next choice. This moment right now is your chance to decide, will I keep shrinking, or will I rise into what's still possible? Because what's possible is more than you think. And if you found value in this journey, if any part of it helped you feel seen, understood, or inspired, I invite you to stay with us. Subscribe to this channel. Share your story in the comments. Type the number 1 if something here gave you hope. Like this video if you believe someone else needs it. You're not alone on this path, and your progress, no matter how small, inspires others more than you realize. Let's keep moving forward together, stronger, safer, and more balanced than ever. Keep your eyes ahead, your breath deep, and your spirit steady. Your next step is waiting.